Thank you, Madam Speaker. As we end the 112th Congress, we are faced with two crises, the fiscal cliff crisis and now a gun crisis, a mental health crisis that comes to us from Newtown, Connecticut. When you consider that this is a Congress which has not been able to handle even minor issues, much less crises, one begins to wonder whether we will live up to what is required of any person who is a member of the United States Congress. This morning, I come for something far less than a crisis for the country, much easier to solve. I am calling on the Defense Authorization Conference Committee to solve a simple non-crisis problem. A problem, though, that casts shame on our treatment of our active duty military, our veterans, and their families. Thanks to Chairman Buck McKeon and Ranking Member Adam Smith, the Defense Authorization Bill contains a simple provision. That provision says that when you raise the flags of the 50 states at military ceremonies, if you're raising or displaying the flags of 50 states, you must also display the flag of the District of Columbia and the 5 territories. The territories and the district have always served disproportionately in war. But what we are asking today, and what the House bill provides, is the simple respect that anyone who wears the uniform and any family member of that active military person or a veteran is entitled to. I thank the House for recognizing that in some matters all of us are certainly equal. We are all equal in according respect for members of our military. I've spoken with Senator Levin, the chair of the Defense Authorization Committee, and convinced he is for us. I have spoken to the White House at the highest levels, and I have asked them to simply recede to the House provision. In the past, for reasons that escape us all, the Senate has removed this provision when the House last year put it in the authorization bill. It would be impossible to remove this provision if the members of the Senate who are responsible for doing so could have heard from our veterans who went to speak to the staff of Senator McCain and Senator Levin and told of their own experience. A colonel who said that when he was welcomed home from the Gulf War, the flag of every state was raised, but not the flag of the District of Columbia. The mother who wrote me, Tommy Rucker, to say that she and the father went to her graduation of her son from Navy boot camp full of pride, and as each graduate's name was called, the flag was raised, but no flag for Jonathan Rucker when his name was called. Colonel Rucker's son, who came back 3 times from war, combat veteran in Iraq, and each and every time the flag of the District of Columbia was not raised. And so my colleagues from the territories have come forward with equally heartbreaking stories. This, my friends of the House of Representatives, you can solve this very day. And my colleagues in the other body need only follow your lead. The Defense Department some months ago issued a memorandum that said that raising the flags should be done at the discretion of the commander. Well, it wasn't the commander's discretion that our young men and women volunteered to risk their lives for their country. And would such a memorandum have been put forward to say that the commander could decide whether to honor the flag in Maryland, to take my neighbors, closest neighbors, when their veterans came home? What is the difference between their veterans who have gone to war and the veterans of the District of Columbia? There are very few ways to honor our veterans. We honor foreign dignitaries. I'm about to finish. We honor foreign dignitaries by raising their flag. The least we can do is to honor our own military, our veterans, and their families by raising the flags of their home states.
Gentlewoman's time has expired. The chair recognizes the gentleman from Michigan.